Hello and welcome to World in 5. Zimbabwe's leader, President Emmerson Mnangagwa, has told the 2024 Korea Africa Agricultural Conference that the Pfumvudza Intwasa farming model has helped his country lessen the impact of the El Nino-induced drought, which has left millions food insecure in the sub-Saharan region. The conference, held in Seoul on the sidelines of the Korea Africa Summit, looked at strategies to improve agriculture productivity to attain food security and sustainable socio-economic development. President Mnangagwa spoke on Zimbabwe's climate-smart policies, which he said have paid off for the country.
Agriculture is the mainstay of Zimbabwe's economy, providing livelihoods for approximately 67% of the population. Due to our comprehensive agriculture food systems and the rural transformation strategy, agriculture and agriculture-based value chains contribute about 24% to our GDP. To date, Zimbabwe continues to experience unprecedented increases in agriculture production and productivity throughout all categories of the agriculture subsectors. This has been as a result of my government's investments in modern farming techniques, increased access to quality seeds and fertilizers for our farmers, as well as the conservation agriculture model, which we call Pfumvudza Intwasa.
Meanwhile, police have warned truck and bus drivers to be wary of armed robbers operating along the country's major highways, especially the Harare-Chirundu and Harare-Bay Bridge routes. The Zimbabwe Republic Police said it will be critical for drivers to desist from stopping at undesignated areas.
What is important is for the transporters. Here we are talking about long distance buses, especially those who do cross-border and also haulage trucks. As for buses, we are saying they must not just stop at every point. They must have designated points where they stop. And they must also not pick passengers at undesignated points and avoid people who, when they board these buses, they then just demand or request to stop at places which are not known to be bus stops or to be resting places, claiming that they want to assist themselves. In the process, we then have other robbery suspects coming into play to attack other passengers, to attack the bus crew.
The story of a 50-year-old that has lived for a decade wearing diapers is both heartbreaking and sad. In the following report, compiled by Tawanda Bote, we looked at how this has impacted family members and what kind of help such people need. Fortunate Mafunga was born 26 January 1974. For the better part of his life, he was able-bodied. But an accident in South Africa changed the course of his life.
So na 2014 ndiri kubasa ku South Africa. Drive marori.
He cannot live without a caregiver at the family house in Unit D, Chitungwiza.
Ndisemunhu anenge achishandisa mamwe zvakaita sema diapers anondinetsa zvinhu zvinondinetsa kuti dzimwe nguva ndinozogara ndakaita sei ndakazvirarira zvinozoita kuti ndiite futi mabed so saka ndo zvinhu zvinonyanyondinetsa izvozvo.
Sibongile Mafunga is the sister and she says this has been an unfortunate situation.
Some challenges andiri kusangana nawo ndokuti hanzvadzi dzangu kubvira payakakuvara inoshandisa madiapers ndoyainoshandisa plus chikafu chiri kuzotinetsei handishande amai vangu havashande.
This has not been made any easier by the 74-year-old mother who also suffers from chronic illnesses.
The BP and sugar since 2019 ndopayakabatwa shuga yangu.
A local church leader says he has been moved by the plight of this family.
Ndichiona ndine matambudziko andakaona kune vanhu vanorarama vaine urema, vanhu vanorarama vakastroka, vanhu vanorarama vachishaya. Zvakandipa muono kuti sesangano isusu kana taropafadzwa ngatidzokerei kune vamwe vanhu vasina, kune vamwe vanhu vanoomerwa pane imwe nguva. Gore rino rine drought, hapana pakanaya mvura, hapana pakawanikwa chikafu. Saka nyika iri kumhanya kuti vana veZimbabwe vangabatsirike sei.
Tinoti Mwari avaitire zvakanaka, varamba vachiedzerawo masimba ekuporesa.
A Chipinge woman was waylaid and murdered while on her way to a relative's marriage ceremony. Police confirmed the incident and identified the deceased as Senior Makonese, a Glenda Row in Chipinge. There is also strong suspicion that the victim could have been sexually abused before being murdered. Acting Manicaland Provincial Police spokesperson, Assistant Inspector Wiseman Chinyoka, confirmed the murder and said they arrested Daniel Chauke, a serial offender who had transformed the area into a terror zone through his criminal activities. After further interrogations by homicide detectives, Chauke confirmed to killing Makonese and dumping a body along Bangazani River a day after she had gone missing. Ghana, the world's second largest producer of cocoa, has not been immune to the global surge in cocoa prices, forcing the chocolatiers to pass their added costs on to customers. The sharp rise in prices is directly linked to the escalating cost of cocoa, the main ingredient in chocolate. The global market price of a ton of cocoa reached a record high of $10,000 in April before dropping to just over $8,000 in May. However, this still represents a doubling of prices compared to last year. Analysts attribute the price surge to poor harvests in Ghana and Côte d'Ivoire, the world's top cocoa producers. Despite Ghana's significant cocoa production, locally made chocolates remain expensive due to the country's focus on exporting cocoa beans and its limited processing capacity.
I really love chocolate. I wanted to buy 5 bars, but it's now expensive, so I bought only one.
The only way out of this normally would be to pass the cost also to the consumer. But then you know very well, in this part of the world where chocolate is already deemed as a luxurious product, obviously becomes very challenging to have your products on the shelf being priced at 30 or 45 cedis per bar.
That's it for World in 5. Good day.